Did the requirements for being talented like digress? Like, you know, most of these people out here, like, you know, we've seen a lot of people like, you know, on these 20v1s or maybe like a lot of social media content. Some of those niggas can't read, bro.
I know.
Do y'all think it's detrimental to our society, and how? If so, like all the stuff that we talking about, people getting on, showing these cameras and making money in their sleep and going to sleep and getting paid for that, and us watching so many parts of people's lives. Like, how do you think it's affecting our...
I think it's digressing our education.
Oh my God, that's a big thing. I was just gonna ask that.
Like, I feel like less intelligent. Everybody becoming less intelligent. Like the basic things that you think someone would know, they don't know nowadays. Like people think, oh, I don't have to go to school anymore because I can get rich by posting the video. I can do this, I can do that. But
and that stuff
you can get rich, but you know, like I said, don't last.
There's very few people.
Like you actually gotta work for it.
And
like,
you gotta be smart with your money.
Exactly, smart with your money. You see a dude pull up in, you know, Hellcat, I want that. So I'm gonna go do this real quick. You get the Hellcat, now you broke again.
Now you broke again because you're paying dumb money on, like, you know, the car insurance and the car payment, etc. Yeah.
I just wanted to know, like, when did the requirements for being talented like digress? Like, you know, most of these people out here, like, you know, we've seen a lot of people like, you know, on these 20v1s or maybe like a lot of social media content. Some of those niggas can't read, bro.
I know. Rapping. Like, how you rapping? You can't read.
Entertainment about it.
Right.
Entertainment.
Yeah. Right. And it's not like it's the first thing that's happened. Like, we already know Floyd Mayweather can't.
Oh yeah. But he a boxer though. You know what I'm saying? His talent isn't in reading. Like,
I don't know if it's true, but apparently R. Kelly couldn't read either. But the nigga can sing, bro.
Yeah.
He can do a lot of things.
So.
What you mean?
Specializes in water bending.
He don't know how to talk to people. I tell you that.
So that's just really like what I'm saying. Like, if you can't read, like, come on, bro. Like, why are we like holding
the
this
basic
person?
Skills, like, these are basic skills you would learn between.
But that's not a social media problem. That's a parent problem.
But you can see it in social media how stupid people are. There's literally people interviewing people, giving them like simple questions. What is a state that starts with the letter F? And you talking about some you don't know. What do you mean you don't know?
But
France?
I also feel like everything is like a reflection of our society. So that just shows that us as a society don't value education no more. Like, we can sit here and say all day and complain about the people who are talentless, but at the end of the day, we the people who put those talented people in the positions that they're in. So we got to look at ourselves first. We got to look at our communities first. We got to look at the people around us first. And that's when we're going to see that change. Because at the end of the day, everybody right now stop paying attention to whoever they want to be making no cheese. They making cheese because we talking about them.
Yeah, I feel like there's no way to reverse it though.
There isn't. We already drawn into the entertainment world for us to even go back.
This is sad.
That's the only way.
Especially our attention span.
Lord.
Attention span is like 10 seconds.
I pray for my generation.
It's really hard to pay attention to something that's like 45 minutes long. Bro, you be in class for an hour, 2 hours.
And I don't pay attention past minute 3. Like, I'll be over it.
I come in class not paying attention.
Literally.
That's the problem though. See, that's the problem right there.
I'm speaking from experience. Like, I'm not saying what I don't know.
Do you think these like streamers like, you know, Cenat and like AMP or like the Sidemen are becoming more famous than people in Hollywood?
Yes. But also, I feel like they got talent. You feel me? I really enjoy the Sidemen.
Is it really them, or it's like they team that really creative?
Whoever doing it.
Whoever doing it.
But if you're a creative team, you can't pull off that skit. It's not going to be entertaining.
Correct.
Sure, it does come with some.
Not everybody got it. You feel me?
Because they be doing some stuff and I be like, bro, like, how you think of that?
Exactly.
Also does come with money because
that's
content wasn't the same.
Yeah,
that's true.
Like the whole what he did, Cenat, like a little lead with him starring.
Yeah, he has this whole
I'm like, you know how much money that cost, bro, to buy a whole stadium?
Yeah. And he had like NBA commentators and like the drone.
That's what happens when you can make money in your sleep. You can have whole like little leagues and stuff
like that. I give it to him.
Yeah.
But he really creative though.
Very.
So
and it shows
amongst everybody.
And regardless, like, I feel like even being funny, like, you got to be creative to be funny. You got to be smart to be funny. You feel me? Everybody can have a little Premier League, but who gonna sit up here and do a little 1-2 and fall in front of the kids and make it funny like how he do it?
And put the kids on too. That's smart. Put the kids on.
So yeah.
You guys think that it's getting harder to compete in social media?
Yes, it is.
People that are winning?
It is.
Yes.
It's a big gap.
It is because you know, like she said, the money thing is a thing that's coming to light. So like a lot of YouTube creators are making more content that's like, you know, actually entertaining. One person that I do say is, if you guys know Deshae Frost, when he started that little kind of like a reality show.
You talking like a Bad Girls Club type thing?
Yeah. See that was entertaining. That was entertaining to me because it was the first time I ever seen a YouTuber do something where they invited like 15 or 20 girls to an Airbnb out somewhere, like, and it was like
straight men.
Basically, you know where you get an idea from?
Baddies.
He does.
Blueface.
Oh,
There you go, Blueface.
but you know where Blueface got it from? Bad Girls Club.
That's real.
That's true.
Bad Girls
But it's like
Club.
it's harder to, like, in my opinion, it's harder to make it if you try to do like
The same
original
thing.
content.
No, it's for the same
Hear me out. Most of the people who like blow up, they take like somebody else's content, they shout them out, and they put them in the algorithm.
That's true.
So now your fans gonna see me.
Yeah,
And that's how we can keep going.
Or somebody
that's true.
that likes this
But
video.
that also goes back to
and
like,
they keep going like
But you doing that, you always gonna be compared to them. Like, oh, you started because this person doing that.
But I mean, that don't matter when you making cheese.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Look at all the 20v1
I was about to say all the
It
all the
wouldn't matter as long as you add your own little, like, you feel me, your own originality.
you can always throw your own.
And they don't even throw their own originality.
They
Like,
do.
if we be real,
20v1
how
be the
many
same
Woody and
thing.
Shamar 21s do we
been
need?
going on for like a
Like,
year now, bro. And it's like 6,
You
7.
think that takes talent and hard work? You think just doing that because it's trending?
That takes no
doing this because
talent.
it's
No
trending.
talent. It's entertainment.
They
It's
not even
like-
asking questions. They just getting people. All they doing is booking the biggest freaks, the biggest thoughts, the biggest girls, ready to say the craziest thing just to get a little bit of traction to their OnlyFans. And then they know that people gonna want to watch some mess because either they gonna want to judge or they gonna want to laugh. And one thing, like the biggest motivator I feel like that pushes a lot of social media content is people wanting to talk mess.
Yeah.
Like that's the main
But
thing.
you seen that girl on that? What you heard she said?
You heard what she said?
To me on social media, the negativity helps you go further.
Yes,
It does.
it do. Negativity is a big push.
Do you think that's only happening in the black community though, or is that in both communities, white and black?
I mean, I will say I do feel like if it is in the white community, okay, but I will say I do think it's a little bit stronger and a little bit worse in the black community because we don't got nothing. And when people don't got nothing, it's like showing, like I took black psychology and it's a whole thing. I don't know. I was a psychology major for the longest, and it's like a southern, and it was a two cradle theory. And the two cradle theory basically talks about how the southern cradle, which is like with like the African Americans, like we were sharing because we had like a whole bunch of food and a whole bunch of resources.
Right.
And it states that like white people, the reason why they act the way they act, this is a theory, but the reason why they act the way they act because they was it was like scarce. They didn't have as many resources. So us as black people, we don't have those resources, which is why when you hear people talk about people in their community, they'll be like, it's like crabs in a bucket. Like everybody I talk to, like let's say they from Jax, they like, oh, I don't like Jax because everybody always try to pull you down. But the only way somebody can pull you down is if they down. You feel me? So I feel like it has everything to do with where we at.
Then they're like, you trying to do something better for yourself? Look what you doing. Like what you doing? What you
And
doing
we like to hate to make ourselves feel better. Like for example, if I'm unhappy, right, and my man just keep cheating on me and woo yada yada yada, and I see this other girl and her man cheating on her just a little bit worse than how my man cheating on me, it's gonna make me feel better because I'm like, see, I ain't going for that.
Crazy.
You feel me? Like I ain't going for that. You feel me? I may be going for this, but I ain't going for that, and she done. Knowing good and dang well I'm just as dumb. You know what I mean? So we miserable.
That is true.
So that's why they act the way they act.
That's real. I feel like a lot of black people, like, how to say, self-project. So they be scared. Like we say you're doing something that look like you can make it, the first thing they just think of is the negative. Imagine if this don't
Well, if that don't work, what you gonna do then?
Because that's what they tell themselves, and that's why they
so they quicker to say something like negative instead of being like, keep pushing. Keep doing this. And even the ones who be like, keep pushing, they really don't mean it some of the times.
Yeah.
So it's harder to know like who really wants you to make it or not.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
And we don't know no better. I feel like a lot of the stuff that we see, like, and social media that we push out, like, that stuff that's normalized in our culture. Like, let's be real, black women been over-sexualized in our community. From even, okay, we can talk about 20v1s, but let's also talk about these rap videos where girls just sitting around with
shaking their ass,
shaking their butt. Like, this is not new. So I don't know why. Now, is it worse? Yes, because everything in life now, I don't know if y'all are religious, you feel me, but everything gonna get worse and worse as time goes by. But the foundation and the principle of it is the same. You feel me? In the white community, it's not as promiscuous. People are not as sexualized. So of course our content is gonna be over sexualized.
And you think that way because just like what's it called recently, Annalie Chapa, he said he's gonna give $10,000 to someone who could twerk the best. So it's just like.
You heard Boosie said that too. That shit on live.
Because we're not used to having that. To somebody who ain't never touched 500, 10,000 sound like life changing.
Sound like a lot of money to them.
Not knowing that 10,000, it really, I'm telling y'all that ain't nothing. It could come and go fast.
Do you think us in the black community, like our generational values have changed from what it used to be?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like we've seen so many other black people make it. So now it's just like, we'll do anything to get there.
Yeah.
I think black people were in survival mode for so long. Like, whether it be like, we're only, at least for me, like my grandmother was alive during segregation. So obviously her values are going to be different than my values because she didn't have access to as much information, as much resources as me. So like, I just feel like we are like, if we're being real, because like our parents was like the first generation outside of segregation to really start it, but we really the ones to like fully reap the benefits of being like able to integrate into this world. So I think we don't know. We lost. A lot of us don't got no daddies. Let's start off there. That's the problem. For real, a lot of us ain't got no daddies. A lot of us, even the ones with daddies, grew up in toxic households. So I just think like us as a whole community, like we lost.
It's not like we're not even fighting white people as hard as we used to. We're fighting against ourselves.
No, we need to fight against ourselves. I'm gonna be real. Like our generation, us as black people, we are our worst enemies. That's the one thing. I know we're going off topic, but that's one thing that like overly irritates me. When like I understand, like obviously yes, white people and the institutions above that was before us put us in the situations that we are in. However, I do feel like black people are the ones keeping us there. You feel me? We no longer fighting the white man. We find ourselves. So
we have the resources to be where we want to be, and we choose to keep going down these routes because it's quick. Like you said, it's quick money. It's fast money. You see dope boy making $10,000 shit. I won't be a dope boy. You don't see the nerd over there in his book studying. He making zero. You know what I'm saying?
Zero cheese and the girls don't want it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So you really gonna pick, you know what I'm saying?
We don't have good examples, especially for men. Like, I know I'm holding it down, only women on this little chat right here. But as far as like black men, I don't feel like y'all have enough good examples of what a man is supposed to be. And I'm sorry for that.
Oh, I got one.
They out there. But
I'm just saying, like, even one, like, versus in the white community, you got dumb people. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not fair for y'all to have like a lot of people. Like, for example, my dad, he does football recruiting, coaching. My dad was a lot of people's father figures, and it shouldn't have to be that way. It shouldn't. So that's why, like, as far as like black men, I feel like that's why black men are terrible, because they ain't got no daddies. I'm just a full form. We need more black fathers. Like, I'm a firm. I feel like if we had more men in the house, we wouldn't be where we are now. And I also feel like men push like the people of a society. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They lead, right?
Yeah.
So it's like where we are now. I don't want to say it's all because of black men, because it's not. You feel me? Yeah. But like,
it's like a community, and like how to say it? It's like everybody.
Yeah.
Of the community. But I feel like even if like they had more fathers in their life, people still just choose like what part they want.
But even young men, like I can't speak for y'all and what y'all do, but the conversations that I hear with my homeboys, y'all not holding yourselves the way y'all supposed to. Y'all not carrying yourselves the way that like men who want to be husbands or men who want to create a family act. Like, I know a lot of times, like us, is when we always say, oh, how did you let this man get you pregnant? Why are y'all giving men babies without marriage? But we not in control of that. You feel me? Men are. They the ones putting their seed in us. You feel me? A lot of men is out here creating fatherless homes, because it's not we as a woman.
I agree, but I disagree.
I'm gonna have to disagree in that sense. When I say that, it's because in this generation now, I would say the guy who wants to be the husband, the guy who wants to have those type of traits, isn't the guy that the women are looking for.
No, the guy that wants to be the husband and the guy that wants to have those traits is chasing the thoughts instead of chasing the women who want the husband.
No,
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't even say that though. Because
let's be real. You expect a girl that you see out in the club with booty shorts. Like, I'm just saying, for me, like, first, and we also, I feel like as a generation, we got to be realistic. Like, I feel like social media has made us think that we have access to all these different people that we don't. You feel me? No tea, no shade. A lot of these men, you not that cute, you don't got that much money, but you think Ruby Rose gonna want you to be the husband? No, you need to get that girl who
you never know who sent that to you.
Go talk to that girl, and then vice versa for the women too. It's not just men. Go talk to the girl who's in the library and fully covered. Yeah, I agree. It's vice versa. However,
I feel like it's a maturity thing though. Because if I go to Potts at this point, and then at my age, and I see somebody with booty shorts on, their whole ass is out, I don't find that attractive.
Yeah.
I see it's just like, okay, you got ass.
It's not just y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all are obviously more mature, but I'm just speaking like on a mass
level. But then back to the women though, because y'all know what y'all doing when y'all put these clothes on. Y'all going out there for the attention.
I think that women need to stop pushing this narrative that we are sexualizing ourselves for ourselves.
Yeah.
Because what does that do for ourselves? I know what my body look like in and out the clothes. You feel me? I don't need to put on the clothes to see what my body look like. Obviously, they're doing it for male attention.
Men should not be looking at me, but you walking around in a one piece up your coochie.
Yeah. I agree.
You see like the Lululemon like gym pants? They got the little, I don't know what that is, like on the back, like you feel me? But
you talking about the one that scrunches?
Oh, I know. Yeah, but like it gathers like right there, like right there, like they do that shit on purpose.
Yes.
You think they tripping?
I do agree.
Like you don't see the
looking at me?
Yeah. The ones that make the videos on TikTok. Are you looking at me right now?
Hell yeah, I'm looking at you. Look good.
Shit, I don't got my glasses on.
I do agree. It's both sides. Women need to stop sexualizing themselves, and men need to stop sexualizing women. But you feel me? All we could do, the main thing I be pushing to everybody, telling everybody all day, you can say whatever you want to say about somebody else, but you is in control of you. So like me, I can sit here and preach all day, oh, I don't want men sexualizing me. But if I go outside with a bikini on every other day, who am I to say that men need to do this, that, and third? I can only control Asia. So
that's real.
It still ties back into social media because we don't want them to put on the clothes. They put on the clothes. They record themselves. They always start off their video with their ass walking away. I saw you turn the shit on. You could have cut that out. And it blows up because their ass is in it. So why stop?
Making
money. You also see a lot more like
just for showing off your curves.
Yeah.
Like, some of them didn't even work for their ass.
At all.
I know they go to get them injections and shit, but
not even that. Some people just naturally have their ass. I remember
when I was doing my workout videos, I was definitely catfishing, because not catfishing, but it's like I didn't work to get this ass. Like, you feel me? I'm naturally shaped like that. I'm shaped just like my mama. Like, you could do the same workout routine as me, but you're not gonna look like me.
You're not gonna get the same results.
You feel me? So I definitely do agree. It does go with social media. Like, I don't know about y'all, but growing up as a young woman, I idolized like Instagram models, right? Because I didn't understand what it is that they was actually doing. I didn't understand what it is that comes with the lifestyle that they had. I was just in 6th grade and I seen girls getting millions of likes, and the boys that I liked and had a crush on in school was sitting here talking about them all the time. So I fell into that trap of like over sexualizing myself, especially when I came to college, because I wasn't used to dudes trying to talk to me. Like I said, my dad was a coach of the community, so them boys was not talking to me in the city. Okay, I ain't start getting dudes until I came to college, and nobody cared about who Coach Wassini's daughter was. You feel me? So
I mean that go the same with a lot of guys too, though. A lot of guys don't really reach their potential until they get to college, and then you said like the whole narrative of guys doing girls wrong, but probably when they was growing up, that's all they probably knew was getting done wrong by the girls. I was like, nah, I don't want you, nasty. Now you in college, I want you, nah. Like I'm talking about my little whole face, quote unquote. So that's kind of how I see like what's the problem right now.
God.
Or even how you're having conversations.
I swear to God, first day I moved into college, bro. As soon as my parents left, roommate say, "Yo, you want to go to the club?" I was like, "Hell yeah!"
Yeah.
Go to the club. Oh, you wanna? Can I buy you a drink?
Oh,
what?
Somebody
asked you say you gonna buy me a drink? What?
Yeah, okay. All say it's new experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so why you winning?
What's wrong with you?
Oh, nah,
yeah, right. First of all, I ain't never been to like a party for real in high school until like my senior year. And then the first club I got girls buying me drinks.
Yeah, insane work.
Yeah, you know what's up then.
Like my first experience, like we don't have house parties back home that I know of. So like when I first came to college, my first day we went to like a house party, but it's like white people. So like I seen people like biting the beer, chugging it down. People like taking a big thing, bear pong and what's not. I was like, wow, this is the American experience.
It was cool. You can get used to it.
Yeah, you know?
Do you guys think like these apps are like promoting these type of behaviors, like entertainment things, other than like education things? Like, are they pushing it more in the algorithm?
Yeah. They're not pushing no
You
education.
can go on TikTok every day if you're just seeing like ABCs and sentences.
Dang.
Yeah.
I would never. I would never.
But I have to pose the question: is it social media pushing it, or is us feeding? Is it us feeding into
It's
our
kind of
own
two ways.
problems?
Like, you're making them money by watching and laughing. They gonna keep sending it
But
right back
also,
to us.
if I like and pay only attention to educational stuff, then my For You page will only be educational stuff. The reason why our For You page, your For You page is a representation of you.
Yeah.
What you see, it's a representation of you. You feel me?
If I see something like, I ain't gonna lie, if I see something educational, I'm swiping up.
I'm like interested. I'm like interested so quick.
Yeah, like, something funny, like I like to see funny stuff.
Is this a video about how to make stuff? Uninterested.
Yeah.
Uninterested.
That's why I can't really blame social media, because it's us. Like, it's me. My For You page look exactly how I truly want it to be. Because if I want it to be educational and God-fearing, all I gotta do is, you know what TikTok is? You like one or two of the same videos, and your whole For You page is gonna be like that same thing over and over again. So that's why I always push people to look inwards. A lot of the problems in our society would go away if people looked truly inwards. You feel me?
And like, you think like these fame, like this type of fame that people get, are like, is that like a timing based thing? Like say what quote unquote people were like dreadlocks 2020, 2021. Like, was that just because of the time that people with dread started growing up?
To me, I feel like it was always in, but it's like certain people just make it more popular than others.
Yeah.
Feel me? Because when I was growing up, like, to my experience, I didn't thought dreads was in. You feel me?
Yeah.
But they have people who was.
I was like,
that's what I'm saying. I'm from Florida, baby. Everybody like dreads.
You see, like back home, no. If you had dreads,
I got Tallahassee. All of a sudden, 2020, 2021 hit. Dreadlocks was in. I was like, hey,
like, I know growing up, where I was like, you know, in the Caribbean, like in St. Martin, where I'm from, like, if you had dreads, you were nasty. Like, this call it natty dreads. Understand? Like, only Jamaicans really had it. But then as we grow older, it's like, now people understand that you can take care of it. And on social media, make it more like, okay, it's okay to have waves, dreads, a
especially
fade,
the
what's
big
not.
time names like Kai, Dude, you know, people like that who make dread. Nah, see, you gotta do that.
John Moran.
Yeah, but like they make it seem like, you know, that's they make it to where it's the standard. I would say, to where people actually want to look forward to their man having that same type of look. That makes sense.
You know them dreadheads do it the best.
Exactly. There you go.
What do they do the best?
Even for Sexy Red, though, I'm not saying Sexy Red is female. Even for Sexy Red, I'm not saying she a bad artist. And I know she's always been a hustler.
That's a timing thing, bro.
She's always, but hers is definitely, like I said, definitely a timing thing.
I wouldn't say timing. I feel like she's gonna be around long.
Huh?
I don't think it's timing. Like, if you say timing is like seasonal to me, I don't think it's timing for her. I think she will be around.
What I mean by timing is
like how she rose to fame.
She rose to fame in that time because of what was happening at that time. That's what I mean by timing.
Okay.
Everybody coming like, you know.
It's Hot Girl Summer. All of a sudden she dropped Fuck Nigga Free.
Dropping all these songs.
That was definitely Glorilla.
That was
definitely my girl Glow.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Hers was Munch. That was her first big one. No, not Munch. That's Ice Spice.
That's Ice Spice. I'm just trying to think of sexy.
My pink. My boot.
Yeah.
That's the one.
I'm just saying. Even the whole. I'm trying to put them in a.
Like, that's
timing. I was gonna say it's hot. At first it was Hot Boy Summer. Then it went to Hot Girl Summer and started dropping.
My booty hole.
No, it was like, it was just timing because like a lot of girls started popping. Because like you did say, Glorilla was popping with FN Free. You know, Lotto started doing her little one. So it's like, I feel like women artists.
Berkey.
Hello.
Like, just imagine imagine if Sexy Red tried to come out with Nicki Minaj now.
Yeah, no.
Okay, that's true. Timing,
especially for all lip gloss brand too, man. That shit crazy.
Yeah, it was definitely like little freaks. Like, hold on, pause. Because what about Sukiana and Cupcake? I don't know if y'all know about them.
But that's different though. They can actually rap.
Crazy,
Ish.
Who?
No, Cupcake can rap.
Yeah, but they can actually rap.
Cupcake can rap. And Sukiana definitely can rap.
That's what I'm saying.
Did you hear that diss?
That's what I'm saying. They can write some bars now.
Styles though. Like,
Suki and I'm like
Nicki Minaj can rap.
They're more hood.
Sexy Red is
they
more
actually like hood girls.
Yeah.
They're like dykish hood almost. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, I think it's just, I don't know. I think it's y'all, I'm gonna say the same thing. It's a reflection of what we like. Like, most women now, Women are way more loose than they used to be.